Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
First pitch of the at-bat. Shin-Soo Choo is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
1 o'clock.
The 1-0 home. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. There's Segura, and quickly there are two away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up, and an easy ground ball is the result.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bruce on the run. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
At the plate now, Danny Santana. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
And that'll miss up an in ball two.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. No damage done after the two-out triple. It's on to the bottom of... Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gene Segura.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper. And right into the shift. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Standing in, Jay Bruce. Kluber sets his sights. First pitch on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Todd Frazier now. His past line against Aaron Nola. No hits in 17 at-bats. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He's a 9-year major league vet. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
On the ground to third. Kingery's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Ronald Odor.
Now at the plate, Ronald Odor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the pitch. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane And that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Robinson Chirinos stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. And in steps Scott Kingery. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in, Adam Hazley. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
Kingery on at first, nobody out. One and one the count. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Santana is right there, one down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gene Segura is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Kluber pauses. Here's the 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Rangers nothing. So next to the plate for Texas, Ronald Guzman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Four 2-0 friendly. Be right back.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope, upstairs.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with 2 away as they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Digging in, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Reed Hoskins.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Here's Jay Bruce now. A base hit in his first trip.
Bruce.
Hit sharply on the ground. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Joey Gallo now. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at bat.
Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now back. The center fielder, Danny Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Yanked fouled off to the right. To short. Gregorius is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Into the box, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Real Muto finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Scott Kingery.
Scott Kingery.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now in the box, Adam Hazley. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Aaron Nola is in for his 2nd plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Now a bunt attempt here. Guzman is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 2.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Kluber pauses. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Phillies strand one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball one. The 1-0. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
The batter, the first baseman.
So now to the plate, Ronald Guzman, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now to the plate, Corey Kluber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Now a bunt attempt here. Kingery is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. Last time through was a base hit. In there, and it's 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 down, runners at first and second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rangers leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. At At the plate, JT Realmuto. He had that two-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. And the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hopped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Chu has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes now to Andrus. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 13.
Digging in now, Joey Gallo. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. Not close. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's over. 2-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hit back up the middle. Segura with the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. Rangers set down in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Rafael Montero enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48, Rafael Montero.
Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. This is pulled into right. Gallo is there, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Ready now, Scott Kingery. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And he runs up to bunt with 2 strikes, but this will get foul, so he's gone. That's a foul ball. Not a great at-bat, and he's down on strikes for out number 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to first. Reined in. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 to him now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's full now, 3-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's inside. 2-0.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, Robinson.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail here 4-0. At the plate, Aaron Nola. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is right there on a perfect throw by Chirinos.
Now batting,
JT Realmuto will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Weak grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. And he is in there.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch. Pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Stepping into the box, Ronald Guzman. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound. How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Matt Duffy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Matt Duffy.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the 1st strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. So coming to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with
Andrew.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Ranger Suarez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.